I never want to hear the term white privilege used ever again, especially not after this story. The term black privilege is now at the forefront of our society. Now, if you guys recall the story about Austin Metcalf, the 16-year-old that was stabbed in the heart by the likes of 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony, who has now been let free. It looks like he's going to escape jail by the looks of things. He's been given a $250,000 bond, reduced down from $1 million. Honestly, what is going on with the justice system at the moment? Now, lots of people I have been seeing online come to the defense of Carmelo Anthony and say that Carmelo Anthony was well in his rights to defend himself. First and foremost, he was in the wrong tent. He shouldn't have been there. He made a threat to Austin twice, in fact, 2 threats. Touch me and see what happens. I've made 2 videos about that, and you can go and check them out if you like. And this story just keeps on getting even more wild because Carmelo should never have brought a knife to a track meet. Who honestly brings a knife or a weapon to a track meet, a high school track meet? Something is seriously going on that's wrong with Carmelo Anthony. And everyone doesn't seem to care too much. I'm talking about the black community. Doesn't seem to care too much about the kid that lost his life. Because according to lots of people in the black community, Carmelo Anthony is like a hero. He's done absolutely nothing wrong, according to people in the black community and Carmelo's lawyers. And they're just fueling this. They're saying that what he did was right. What he did was wrong. No one, and I mean no one, should ever be bringing a weapon intending to use that weapon on an innocent young teenager. And even bringing a weapon as well. Why? You're a kid. What's going to happen? You're in Texas, for goodness sake. What's going to happen? Now, I know America's very different to Australia, but even still, you've got a significant mental health problem. If the kid is bringing a knife, he obviously intended to use it because all it took was Austin to go, "Can you move, please?" For him to threaten, puts his hand in his back where the knife is. And then makes 2 other threats. People are not looking at, yes, we can see the facts. The facts are clear as day. Why did he bring a knife? And why are the media defending the actions of a 17-year-old black kid? Oh, wait, it's because he's black. If it was the other way around, and if it was Austin Metcalf that stabbed and killed Carmelo Anthony, you'd never hear the end of it. And guess what? Austin Metcalf his life would be done. Good as done. The black community would have called for blood. They would have said it's racist. Black Lives Matter would have been up in arms. But you know what? Because it's a black kid killing a 16-year-old Christian kid, silence. And you know what else they've done? Carmelo Anthony's family is using over $400,000 that was raised in Give, Send, Go to move into a new home, according to The Sun. Absolutely remarkable. So many people have donated to Carmelo Anthony and his family. All Carmelo Anthony had to do was kill a 16-year-old Christian kid, Austin Metcalf. Meanwhile, Austin Metcalf's given or the donations are a lot lower. 200-something thousand. Meanwhile, the black kid gets a lowered bond at $250,000, which is easily paid off with the amount of money they raised. They shouldn't be allowed to use it. Based on the circumstances of how the money was raised, the killer should not get given donations. That's insane to me. Now, Anthony is using funds from his fans to move into a new home in a gated community. Given that Carmelo has no prior criminal history, and given that this young man has not been in any sort of trouble before, $1 million is not necessary. Defense attorney Mike Howard said. Mike Howard is black, by the way, just in case you're wondering. This family needs to be able to survive. There's a tremendous amount of pressure. Oh dear. A tremendous amount of pressure. What are we going to do? Because your son did the wrong thing. What about the victim's family? What about them? What about the pressure on them? Huh? Oh, there's more pressure on the black kid. Killed a white kid. I think at this point, living in a gated community, given everything, the safety for their younger children is very warranted. What? Security details and criminal defense are not cheap. What? So let's put this story into perspective. A white person, let's use the example of Kyle Rittenhouse, for example, shot rioters to save his life. Actual self-defense. $2 million bond. Not reduced. 86 days in pre-trial detention. Carmelo Anthony brought a knife to a track meet, got insulted, killed someone. Bond is reduced to just $200,000. 12 days in pre-trial jail. Buys new house. Lives in a gated community with private security. What does that tell you? Dijon Moore kidnapped and R-worded 2 girls at gunpoint in Nashville. Judge Marja Bab lowered his bond to $300,000. Dijon Moore is black, and so is the judge. Carmelo Anthony renting a $900,000 home in gated community with family, bought a new car after release on bond in Austin Metcalf murder case. Imagine, like, for just a moment, you are the victim's family and you're seeing this. How you would feel. The level of injustice, for sure. How does the killer get given all of these things? Makes no sense. Oh, wait. It's because he's black. So black privilege is now a real thing, evidently. I really do feel for Austin's family. Now, Austin's dad says he's forgiven. Forgiving is one thing, but justice is another thing. There should be real justice. You killed someone. There are consequences to that. You should go to jail. You should serve time. Not be in a gated community surrounded by security. Imagine you're a neighbor and you're living next to this son of a bitch. Wow. Unbelievable, man. So that's the update currently, my friends. I want to let you all know because it's honestly outrageous. It really is. And I'm praying for true justice to prevail in this case. I really am. But you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.